Okay, so we're gonna do a video on the 76 Alfa. Just gonna do a walk around. I like to do this if I'm selling something through eBay. I sold a boat a couple years back, but that way you can really run through the video and try to look at very specific pieces of the car if you'd like. Try to hit it from every angle that you could pause and slow down and check out what you need to check out. And I'd also be happy to take any more photos. There's a little bit of bugs on here just from driving a day, but the nose is clean. No rock chips whatsoever. I gotta take these off and clean inside of them. There's a little bit of dirt debris that got back in there behind them, but it's kind of hard, I think, on this side to see with the shade. At the end of the video here, we will I'll take it for a little ride down the road. It's been a great car. It runs and drives amazing. I know the muffler is, browned, slightly rusty. A lot of this stuff here is just crap from the road. I love the color. A little tough to keep very clean, but I keep it really clean all the time. The underbody of the car is in excellent shape. Brake lines don't have any rust on them. I'm sure they were replaced by the previous owner. A lot of this information will be put into my ad as well. It does have a new clutch. The tires didn't hold air in storage. They were a little low, but I aired them up at the beginning of this year. And I mean, I've driven 75 mile an hour on them, so they might need to be replaced in the future. Or you can drive like I do. So just drive on them. Yeah, it's a nice little walk around. Hopefully, like I said, if you're looking for a certain angle, you can pause it. Doors open clean, no sags, closed correctly, nice and tight. Let's see. It's so sunny right now that I don't even know exactly if I'm filming at the correct angles. There is a little crap on the carpet. I gotta vacuum out, but the seats are in excellent shape. Like I said, it still needs a good interior vacuuming, but I haven't got that far yet. I haven't even washed the car yet this year. I usually wash it, put a good nice coat of wax on it. Same thing, driver's door, we're downhill, so I'll have to give a little bit of oomph to it to close it, but closes properly, opens easily. The door panels are in excellent shape. I don't know why this is like this. It seems like it's stuck in there. I never wanted to rip the gasket to force it back down, and obviously when the door is closed you don't see anything. I don't know if you can see that with the sunshine. The dash is clean, there's no cracks. We'll jump in it and take it for a spin real quick. It'll be a little tough. Trying to drive a manual with one hand, but it's running now. Like I said, I seen the muffler's a little brown. I think it had a little rust on it. I was gonna go through and replace the exhaust this year, but we have since found a different car that I want to buy. The oil pressure gauge is not working most of the time. Sometimes it's obviously inaccurate because it sticks. I was gonna have that replaced again, but just over the years, things that I haven't gotten to yet. So let's go cruise. Like I said, the clutch is brand new, so it's tight. nice to work with. The oil pressure gauge, we actually have hooked up a manual gauge to it to check on the car, and it idles at proper oil pressure, but on the gauge it shows 0, so I think that needle has kind of gotten stuck in there and it just doesn't seem to be working around correctly. The temperature gauge, I've been driving the car about 20 miles now. It's 80 degrees today, so the temperature gauge reads accurately. The fuel gauge is accurate. The only gauge that isn't accurate is the oil pressure. The speedometer kind of sticks at 5 miles an hour until you hit about 25, and then it'll kick in, usually. Huh, that's odd. I've got no one behind me. Let me try that over. Oh, okay. Old Italian car. Like I said, usually it sticks at 5 miles an hour, but once you hit 25, it'll pop right up and work correctly the rest of the way. Car drives nice and straight. I apologize if there's a lot of wind and it sounds crappy through the video. I won't be able to know until I replay it, but it's very windy out today, so I apologize if it sounds terrible. Just trying to give an idea that, like I said, I drive the car, you know. The brakes are nice and tight. They seem to be functioning properly. They stop the car real well. All the gears, no grinding, no clunks. Reverse works properly. I have not been able to get the radio to work. It's aftermarket anyways. Second here. So yeah, anyways, that would be you know, it drives excellent in my opinion. Suspension seems good. Naturally, steering is old steering, but it's got no play. Let's see if I can illustrate that. I mean, it turns the car when you turn the wheel. There's no slop in the steering. It does not overheat. I've driven it for extended periods of time. Nothing mechanically wise have I ever had an issue. Some clutch replacement, but that was war maintenance. Engine bay is very clean. I'll include photos. But yeah, it's a great driving car. It is a blast. It is turnkey. Drive at any distance you want to right now and you're good to go. I appreciate your time. Hopefully this video helps if you're interested. Thank you.